Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to more WWE Smackdown vs. Raw 2008 General Manager Mode. I'm BrendenPlayz. Great to be here with you guys once again, and I have to apologise for not uploading this video for quite some time. I know a lot of you guys have been going, when the hell is the next GM Mode video? What the hell is going on? Well, as I said in my last NBA GM Mode video, I have been focusing on Universe Mode, plus I've had some other things come up in recent weeks, so I haven't really had a lot of time to get this video out. So I apologise for that, but this is the No Mercy pay-per-view, and this is the rivalries we have for today's show. We have Cena, Batista, Punk, Undertaker, Team Extreme versus Crime Time, Brendan and Triple H, MVP, Elijah Burke, and Nitro and Rey Mysterio. All these rivalries at the two thumbed up rated. So this is going to be very successful for our pay-per-view ratings, no doubt about that. So we have a really good base laid out there. So we should be able to have a 4.5, maybe even hit 5-star rated pay-per-view if we're lucky. We're going to have to be pretty lucky to get there, but no 3-star, 3 thumbed up rated rivalries, unfortunately. But this is the card: Cruiserweight title, ladder match, fatal 4-way, Mysterio, Helms, Nitro, Jeff Hardy, and of course the main rivalry there is Mysterio and Nitro. But we're going to throw Helms and Hardy in there just to spice it up a little bit as well. JTG and Shad, they're going to take on Sabu and Sandman. It'll be in a steel cage Tornado tag team match for the WWE Tag Team Championship. Now that should be good. That rivalry's been going for quite some time now, so can Sabu and Sandman finally win the belts? Last man standing match, Undertaker will face CM Punk for the World Heavyweight Championship now. Unfortunately, we weren't able to do a World Heavyweight Championship Elimination Chamber match. Instead, we have the US title, which will be defended in the 6-man Elimination Chamber match. The US Champion Triple H will defend it against Batista, Brendan, MVP, Elijah Burke, and John Cena. Now, 3 rivalries are in one there: Batista and Cena, Elijah Burke and MVP, and Triple H and Brendan. So, 3 rivalries in one. We would have liked to have, and we would have preferred to have, the World Heavyweight Championship defended, but the game says we only have 5 World Heavyweight Championship contenders, including the World Heavyweight Champion, The Undertaker. So, we need 6, and the game won't let us have a 5-man Elimination Chamber match, so the game won't let us do what we want to do. And this has always been the case with the Elimination Chamber. God, I don't know what the deal is with that. I mean, I can understand that you have to be a certain rank, or I guess on the Power 25 or whatever, to earn your way into a world title match. You have to actually be a contender. You actually have to earn your way to the world title picture, which is cool. I like that, but only giving us 5 when we want a 6-man Elimination Chamber match is a little disappointing, but it is what it is. So instead we have an Undertaker CM Punk one-on-one match. I think that'll be good. Last man standing as well, but for now it will be a fatal 4-way ladder match for the Cruiserweight Championship. Rey Mysterio coming out now, and he's been very good in recent times, Rey Mysterio, but this man Gregory Helms is a bit of a new addition to the roster in recent months, and ever since he's come in, he's actually shocked everyone, in my opinion. And he's grabbing some really needed wins, some really surprising wins. He's really impressed me, and perhaps this could be his opportunity to walk out as the Cruiserweight Champion. That certainly could occur. So next up, we're gonna have Johnny Nitro coming out now. He and Rey Mysterio have been feuding for quite some time, and as you can see, he's the Cruiserweight Champion. And he and Mysterio have been trading the title back and forth a couple of times. So Nitro has a good opportunity here to solidify himself as the Cruiserweight Champion, move away from Rey Mysterio, perhaps move on to bigger and better things. I like how he does have the title around his waist, even though you look closely, it's just kind of like floating above his crotch area. But I thought that was pretty cool and unique how he did that. And Jeff Hardy will be the final participant in the fatal 4-way ladder match. In fact, he's been feuding up against the United States Champion in recent weeks as well, so he's now moved away from that. He's also had a bit of a feud with Crime Time for the Tag Team Championship, so he's really getting an opportunity at every championship possible here in GM mode and here on Smackdown. So today he's fighting for the Cruiserweight title, so this should be interesting. A ladder match, fatal 4-way ladder match, Cruiserweight title on the line. And Rey Mysterio, he's just hesitant to get into it at the beginning of this one here. So Mysterio probably the most successful Cruiserweight thus far here on the series. But in saying that, I think Johnny Nitro has certainly improved and certainly impressed me. And now Gregory Helms and Jeff Hardy could be entering the fold, and perhaps one of those two will walk out Cruiserweight champion and surprise us all. But at the moment it is Mysterio and Nitro, they're going at it, and Helms and Jeff Hardy, they're going at it as well. So I mean, Helms has picked up some really important victories, and you know, like I said, since he's come into the roster, we weren't really expecting much out of him. We just kind of put him in here to fill in the numbers. As the referee's down, Helms pushes the referee down. Alright, so the referee's down. Doesn't really matter. It's no DQ anyways, but whatever. We'll take the referee out. As Helms gets sent flying there. So Helms has picked up some important victories, so I definitely think he's earned his way into this matchup. And Hardy, well, he won the US Championship #1 contender tournament a while back, and he was unsuccessful in that. And then after that, he moved away, and now he's trying to pursue the tag team championships with his brother Matt Hardy. So the Hardy boys were taking on Crime Time a numerous amount of times there, and had no luck. And now the referee is getting pushed again. Helms must have some kind of vendetta out against this referee. I don't know. As he gets sent flying again. Oh, now Mysterio with a beautiful bulldog taking down Hardy. So all four of these men in this match have certainly had their fair share of success here in GM mode, and like I said with Hardy, now this is the third championship he's trying to contend for. Maybe he'll go the whole full circle and go for the World Heavyweight Championship next. We'll have to wait and see him, but he's not quite there yet in the contendership, but you never know, it could happen. And well, what is this? What is your problem with this referee, Greg? Jesus Christ, did he make fun of your hurricane gimmick or something? My goodness. The third time he's pushed him down. This referee, well, I can understand if he takes a ref bump here and he stays down for 15 minutes in this match, because he's taken 3 of them now. He's got to be hurting. He's got to be in the red zone now, no doubt. Man, this poor referee, you know, he's groggy. He's out of it. He doesn't know where he is right now. He's like, holy shit, I'm refereeing right now? Wow, I thought I was in a match. So, please keep Gregory Helms away from this poor old referee. So now Mysterio, oh, he takes down with the flying leg drop there on Nitro, and now folds it up with the big knee. Oh! And Helms has been sent down to the mat there by Jeff Hardy as well. We haven't seen the ladder get involved in this match just quite yet, but you have to imagine it's going to be coming pretty soon. And oh my god, Helms, what are you doing? That's the 4th time. Stop pushing the goddamn referee down. My god. I'm sure he would have been disqualified by now if he could. As, oh, he just gets kicked right in the skull by Rey Mysterio. Every time Helms takes down the referee, I think Rey Mysterio just continues to beat Helms up even more. I mean, Helms is not doing well right now. Every time he touches the referee, he just gets smashed back down to the mat. So, these other 3 guys in this match are certainly getting their fair share of revenge on Helms right now. Stop attacking the goddamn referee. It doesn't really matter though if the referee's down. I mean, if the referee's down and someone grabs the belt, they'll still automatically win, right? I think. I don't think the referee has to see it, at least not in the game. I don't know. As Hardy's got Mysterio up on his shoulders. Mysterio trying to fight out of it, and now Helms is getting his ass kicked. Well, some fist right to his skull, and Mysterio off the top rope with the flying elbow drop. Now he's got that ladder, maybe looking to set it up here, perhaps trying to climb up and grab the belt. He's still holding it. There we go, he sets it up. And for the first time in this match, the ladder has been introduced now. For the first time, 2 men are trying to climb up to grab this belt. Nitro might be looking to take down Mysterio off the top of the ladder. A suplex off the top. Rey Mysterio sent flying through the air, and he's still down. And now, oh! Helms has been attacked there by the ladder. Well, this time, at least he didn't attack the referee this time. He kind of deserved that. So, Nitro's got the belt. Helms is trying to climb back up as well, but Nitro still got a hold of that belt. And now Hardy trying to drag him down with him. And Helms is, well, Mysterio finally back up. Helms is still standing strong. And Nitro still got that championship belt. Oh my god, he just got, wow. He had the belt, and then he got sent flying back down to the mat there by Jeff Hardy. Wow. And now Mysterio takes down Helms. The referee, he's still good. Referee's still standing. That's a positive. It's been about a good 2 minutes, and he hasn't been attacked yet, so that's a first for this one. As Mysterio, he just kicks Helms right out of the ring. And now he's up top as well. What's he going to do here? And he went for a flying elbow drop. He completely missed it. Hardy's up there by himself. Now Nitro. Everyone's trying to climb up now. Helms is trying to take down Hardy. And Nitro and Rey Mysterio, they're just watching and looking on. But Hardy's got that belt. It's getting close. He may win this one. He's got it! We've got a new Cruiserweight champion! Jeff Hardy has done it. And he has won the Cruiserweight Championship belt. Well, Jeff Hardy finally wins Championship Gold here in GM mode. He fought for the US title, unsuccessful. He fought for the tag titles, unsuccessful. Now he fights for the Cruiserweight title, and he is successful. Well done, Jeff Hardy. Finally getting a bit of success, a taste of victory here in GM mode, right here at No Mercy. So that's a big victory for Jeff. I mean, he hasn't had the best of luck since moving over to the Smackdown brand, but I think the signs are looking good, though, for Jeff Hardy. He's the Cruiserweight champion, but he's got some strong contenders to deal with now. So, well done, Jeff Hardy, new Cruiserweight champion here at No Mercy. Alrighty, so it's time to move on to our next matchup. And it's going to be Crime Time defending their WWE Tag Team Championships against none other than the Team Extreme, Team Hardcore, whatever the hell you want to call them, Team ECW perhaps, Sabu and the Sandman. So, Crime Time, well, I tell you what, ever since we began this series, Crime Time has been the Tag Team Champion since day one, and they've never lost the title since. I mean, this is one hell of a reign, I tell you that. They have held these titles for a hell of a long time, and I can't see them losing it. They've beaten the likes of Sandman, Chris Masters. I mean, Sandman's had a couple opportunities at these titles. They recently knocked off the Hardy Boys. Now they're trying to beat Sandman and Sabu. So, I tell you what, they're going to be tough to beat. They've held these titles since the beginning. What are we? We're now in October, so they held the belts from April, so it's quite a long time, 6 months. So very impressive from Crime Time. They are the longest reigning champions on GM mode, and will their title reign finally come to an end today as we get this one going? It's going to be steel cage, ladies and gentlemen, so this should be a good one. Of course, the only way to win is to have both members escape the cage. I don't know if there's pinfalls or submissions. I don't think there is. I think the only way you can win is for both members to escape. So, this should be very interesting. Obviously, when one member escapes, it really just creates a handicap situation. So, it's so difficult for the other to get out with them. So, realistically, I think the best strategy for this one would be for both members to try and escape at the same time. And if that works, then, you know, it'll be a lot easier doing it that way. But if not, one at a time, it kind of creates a very difficult situation for the remaining partner, like I said, or a handicap situation. And then you can have a situation where perhaps, let's say, Sabu is left with JTG and Shad. Perhaps Shad hits his finisher on Sabu, he's down. JTG, he's escaping. Shad, he's escaping. So both those guys escape at the same time. Sabu's still down. There's no one else to help Sabu out. So both those guys escape. Crime Time walk away with the belts. That's a situation that I've seen too many times with this steel cage. So it's certainly something that these teams are going to have to consider. How will they go about escaping? Do they do it at the same time, or do they wait? There's submission hold applied here. And Sabu comfortably gets out of it. So now we have Sandman. He's working away on JTG, and Shad, without a doubt, the powerhouse of Crime Time. And Sabu and Sandman, they just like to do whatever the hell they have to do to beat down their opponents. They are crazy, suicidal, genocidal, homicidal, death-defying, whatever they like to call Sabu. And I really like Sabu. He was one of my favorite ECW guys when he came in. I thought he was awesome. And it was just so crazy. It was freaking sweet watching him wrestle. Just seeing him do all the crazy stuff he did. So he and Sandman should be a pretty good team, and they haven't had a hell of a lot of luck yet, but perhaps this is their night. So you can see that these two guys, they gel together. They have very similar styles. They're crazy. So having this match being a steel cage probably wouldn't suit them too much. I don't think a steel cage would really suit their styles. I think more of an Extreme Rules match or something like that would suit. But as Sabu off the ropes, a springboard elbow taking down JTG. Sandman beating up Shad in the corner with a big chop. And another one there. So Sandman working around Shad. Sabu's trying to beat down JTG. So far so good. Oh, JTG with a little bit of a counter there. I don't know. I mean, Sabu slipping underneath his legs. Nothing really occurred from that. And now Sandman taken into the corner as well. And a knee to the midsection to JTG. And Sandman, oh, takes down Shad. What a maneuver there.
With all due respect to every athlete and entertainer out there,
and here we go.
No one gives as much of themselves to their fans.
Well,
the adrenaline is pumping.
Sandman has got Shad up. Sabu's in a bit of predicament, but looks as though Team Extreme looking good. Oh, counter! Takes down Sandman. Big time suplex taking down Sandman right in the middle of the ring. And oh! Sabu follows it up with a big time clothesline. He takes down JTG as well. So this is a back and forth match right now. It could go any way right now. Obviously the first escape is the most pivotal point in this match, like I discussed before. But so far so good for both these teams really. Oh, neck breaker. And then JTG sent flying as well. So JTG in a bit of trouble. He's in the red zone. And submission applied there on Shad. Shad's in trouble. And I'm pretty sure there is no submissions. I have no idea. I think that there could be, but I just have a bit of a feeling. I haven't checked it. But Sandman, well, Sabu underneath the legs. Now he's trying to escape. Shad turns his attention to Sandman. Sandman tries to take him down, but Shad gets down Sabu, throws him back in the ring. Get back in here. And now it's up to Sandman to try and regain the momentum for his team as JTG's back to his feet. And Shad turns his attention to Sabu. And oh, he is flung straight into that turnbuckle with force. So this is a back and forth match right now. It could really go either way. They haven't really used much of the cage thus far. You would have thought maybe perhaps Team Extreme would want to use that cage. And oh, counter there from Sabu. DDT takes down JTG. If he can take down Shad, this might be a great time to try and escape the cage. A collar and elbow. And Sandman counters. The neck bouncing off the shoulder of Sandman. And Sandman continuing to work away on JTG. Team Extreme has the momentum. This might be a good opportunity for them to escape. Both men back up to their feet though. But Sabu, what's he going to do here? Oh! Dropkick right to the skull. JTG's got Sandman up. Sandman reverses. Oh, and he takes down JTG. Wow. This is a fast-paced action matchup here. And look out. Sabu trying to... Oh, and he hits it. A DDT to Shad. This is a good chance. Will they try for the escape here? No, they won't. They're deciding to continue to beat down and headbutts and rights and lefts now to Shad. JTG counters Sabu though. And I think it's time for a new tag team champions. We've seen Crime Time dominate this division for so long now. I think it's time that some new blood enters the frame, and we finally see some new tag champs. I mean, 6 months is a long title reign, so is there really a team in GM mode that can stop Crime Time? Perhaps that perhaps we're seeing him in the ring right now, because I think Team Extreme, they're looking very good right now. Crime Time's struggling. You see Shad holding his head, JTG still down. So a very interesting time for Crime Time as Sabu's sent back down to the mat. And Sandman just stomping away. Now Sandman's trying to escape. Shad's busy. He's trying to stir his way. He's groggy. I think Sandman's going to escape, but he's going to leave his partner all alone. So this is the situation we discussed. This is going to be tough now. A 2-on-1 handicap situation. Sabu all by himself. Sandman has escaped. Now he can only watch from the outside. Sabu's in trouble.
You just can't experience a thrill like this anywhere else.
And Shad has taken down Sabu. So Shad, he's looking good. But you see JTG and Shad, they're both holding their heads. They're in a world of pain right now. Whereas Sabu, he's still got a bit of life left in him. He would have liked to escape at the same time, though. So it's really going to be difficult right now for Sabu to try and stay alive in this match. But, oh, Lutez Prez there from JTG takes down Sabu. Now Shad is ready to go. These men are busted open. And are they both going to try and escape? JTG's trying to escape. Shad's trying to escape now. This is not good for Team Extreme. JTG's almost out. What about Shad? He's almost out. Yes, JTG's out. And now Shad's out as well. Crime Time have done it again. Sabu just got to his feet as Shad was about to escape. And unfortunately for Team Extreme, they have failed to win this one. Shad and JTG have done it again. Nothing that Sandman could do. All he could do was watch from the outside and hope and pray that his partner would get up. But like we said, a 2-on-1 situation becomes too difficult. And exactly how I said, Sabu was laid out in the middle of the ring. JTG and Shad took advantage, and they both escaped at the same time. And if they're both escaping at the same time, more often than not, at least one of them's going to escape the cage. And as it turns out, both of them didn't, and they won the match. So now it is time for the World Heavyweight Championship match. And speaking of the World Heavyweight Champion, it is none other than this man, the Phenom, the Dead Man, the Undertaker. He has held the title a couple of times here in GM mode, and he's looking to knock off CM Punk here, move on to bigger and better things perhaps. And there's been a lot of talk that the roster could be in for a bit of a shake-up, so some new contenders could be coming the Undertaker's way in the near future. We know Triple H is now a part of the roster as well. So, difficult times ahead perhaps for The Undertaker. He's had his rivalries with Batista, John Cena, now CM Punk, the top 4 guys in this company. Perhaps if he can knock off CM Punk, somebody new will step up to the plate to try and beat the Phenom. And CM Punk, well, he hasn't held the championship yet. He's the only man in the Big 4 to have not won the World Heavyweight Championship yet. Is this his chance? Is this his time to finally win championship gold? And he's been pretty good in recent times. He's deserving this opportunity, but honestly, if he doesn't win here, he may not get an opportunity at the world title again. Because like we said, I think the weak link of the Big 4 may be getting traded away perhaps. And maybe that's CM Punk. Maybe he might be the man to be removed from the brand and perhaps bring some new life into the show. I don't really want to see that happen, but you never know. It could happen. It could occur. But now it's no mercy. Undertaker, CM Punk, last man standing match. Here we go. The World Heavyweight Champion, The Undertaker, taking on CM Punk. The straight edge CM Punk. Here we go. Ringer sounded. And this match is underway. So good to see the referee is still in good condition after the beating that he took from Gregory Helms earlier in the show. He's got a busy night ahead of him refereeing these 4 matches. So it's good to see him still on his feet as this one starts off a bit slow. Undertaker and CM Punk both hesitant to go at it here. And Undertaker! Oh! He smashes CM Punk right in the skull with that uppercut, takes him down on the mat, sends him back up. Now a collar and elbow. Punk trying to get himself in this match to begin. And, oh, a big kick to the side of the Undertaker's head. CM Punk has started this one off well. So, CM Punk needs to prove himself. Like I said, he's the only man in the big four. And I'm talking Cena, Batista, Undertaker, and Punk. He's the only man a part of that four that has not won the world title. So perhaps this is his opportunity to win. I think he needs to win the world title. I think people don't really take him that seriously. When they think of the big four, you know, they probably see CM Punk as the weak link, a part of that. So CM Punk is probably in danger of being traded if he doesn't start to win these big matches. And obviously Triple H now, he's a part of the Smackdown brand. He's the United States Champion. If he may no longer be the US Champion after tonight, but he perhaps may be moving up to the main event level in the near future as well. So CM Punk needs to try and keep his spot here on SmackDown at the top, or perhaps he may run the risk of being traded and going elsewhere perhaps. I mean, Raw or ECW I'm sure would love to have him, and there's a lot of superstars that we could probably bring in for CM Punk. You know, a lot of you guys have been requesting the likes of Edge, Shawn Michaels, The Big Show, Bobby Lashley. So many guys that we could probably bring in. I mean, there's Randy Orton as well. So a lot of good talent that we could perhaps bring into our show. But for now, we have to try and use what we have. And CM Punk, he's trying to defy the critics and beat the Undertaker here. And obviously, it's this last man standing match, which means that your opponent has to be on the mat for at least a 10 count. That's going to be difficult to keep the Undertaker down for 10 seconds. And likewise to CM Punk as well, to give him some credit. I don't think it's going to be very easy to beat CM Punk. So, Undertaker set back down to the mat. And as you can see, when someone sends them down to the mat, they're obviously very hesitant to continue the beatdown in hopes that they perhaps will stay down for a 10 count. Oh, hang on! Submission hold applied here. It's not going to really matter though, because the only way you can win is by not beating a 10 count, so submission holds are irrelevant, but they certainly can do a lot of damage. And Undertaker looking to get himself back in this match. CM Punk has got the better of the Undertaker right now. Now he's using some of those good kicks there to try and take the Undertaker down. Unsuccessful. So Undertaker, he just got done with a bit of a program with John Cena. He took on Cena at Summerslam. He was able to knock off Cena and remain as the World Heavyweight Champion. So Undertaker certainly coming in this match with a lot of momentum. And a lot of people are expecting him to probably retain his championship and hold this title for quite some time. He's probably the #1 guy right now on SmackDown, no doubt. And CM Punk, he wants to change that. You know, he's had his dealings with Batista and John Cena as well. Hasn't really, you know, I don't know, in some retrospect you could say he won those feuds, but others could probably argue otherwise. As Undertaker, those 3 big right hands, takes down CM Punk. Undertaker heating up here. He's looking good here against the straight edge CM Punk. And Undertaker now the best pure striker in the WWE, taking down CM Punk again. Punk's going to try and stop those big rights and lefts from striking him. Otherwise, he will not be winning this World Heavyweight Championship. No doubt about that. Those rights and lefts are deadly. But likewise for Undertaker, he's got to stop Punk from hitting those kicks, because Punk is kicking the living hell out of the Undertaker right now. And those kicks are going to do a lot of damage. So CM Punk certainly needs to stop... Undertaker certainly needs to stop CM Punk from landing those big kicks, or we may be seeing the lights out. The Undertaker, now more of those rights connecting there with CM Punk, takes him down. Punk's in a bit of trouble. Stomping away to those legs. That's a good strategy employed there by The Undertaker. Take out the legs of CM Punk. Don't allow him to use those big kicks. And that takes out a lot of CM Punk's offense straight away. Now Undertaker, he's just beating the hell out of CM Punk. CM Punk not even offering any defense at all. He probably doesn't know where he is right now. And now a submission hold. A Boston Crab there. Submission hold. Now Punk counters though. Using those legs that he has to counter and get himself out of that predicament, as Undertaker's got CM Punk by the throat. Are we going to see a chokeslam? Taker's got him up. Punk counters and a Russian leg sweep takes down The Undertaker. CM Punk stays alive in this match. I thought for sure if he hits that chokeslam, it's going to be all she wrote, and he won't be able to beat a 10 count. Of course, there aren't no DQs in this match, so obviously Undertaker could go ahead and use those steel steps there, or perhaps any other weapons. I think that'd be probably a good idea. You know, whack CM Punk in the head with a steel chair. That might work quite nicely, I believe. As Undertaker back in the ring now. And oh, those right hands just pounding away on CM Punk right now. But Punk counters with the shoulder to the midsection. Can he follow it up with something else? Can he get himself back in this match? Because Undertaker, oh my god, he takes down CM Punk. Undertaker's in complete control here. Now he's working away on the arm, but Punk straight away counters. And as you see, Undertaker's body is ill-affected right now. CM Punk, he's in a world of trouble unless he can start to land some consistent offense on The Undertaker, because CM Punk is now in the orange zone. He's in a lot of trouble. Undertaker is really working away on CM Punk right now. And now he's going to go back for this choke slam. Can he hit it this time? He's got him up. Hang on. And he's got the double-handed choke slam. Oh, he takes him down. 2 hands to the throat. Drills him into the mat. CM Punk's back has got to be in a world of pain right now. Those ribs may just be broken in half from that extremely good choke slam there from Undertaker. A bit of a different sort of choke slam we're not used to seeing him commit to there, as now he's got Punk on the ropes. This is one place you do not want to be. CM Punk in trouble. And the Punk not really suffering that much damage there. Undertaker not really committing to that too much. Oh, he committed to that though. A big uppercut. Wow. Takes down CM Punk. Now Undertaker, he's feeling a bit of fatigue perhaps, and now CM Punk, he's in trouble. I think Undertaker's going to win this one right now. If you have to pick a winner here, it's got to be Undertaker. CM Punk has never really got himself into this match, hasn't really dominated The Undertaker at any point in this match, whereas The Undertaker has just dominated CM Punk in every possible way within this matchup. Now, CM Punk is entering the red zone. He's struggling to even get to his feet. And you see Undertaker is just toying with Punk right now. Everything The Undertaker wants to do is occurring. It's only one big maneuver away, I think, from CM Punk not being able to answer this 10 count. And Punk, he needs to try and hit something big here. Oh, big kick to the side of the head. Is that the start? Is that the move that Punk needed to accomplish there to get himself back in this match? And now Undertaker back to his feet, misses the big boot. Punk now continuing his kicks, but Undertaker working away on the left leg of Punk, and another uppercut. How is Punk even alive in this match? These uppercuts are absolutely brutal. They are deadly. And CM Punk has experienced many of them. And Undertaker just looking to perhaps take a bit of a breather. Punk needs a breather, I know that, so maybe perhaps not a good idea from The Undertaker to let Punk rest up a little bit. And now he's certainly paying the price as Punk, kick after kick after kick after kick, takes down The Undertaker. But once again, he's too beat up to really take advantage of it. Undertaker went for an uppercut. Punk reverses. Oh, big boot. Oh, get that. A big boot there from The Undertaker. CM Punk's in trouble. The World Heavyweight Champion is proving to everyone that he deserves to be the World Champion. He's showing everyone in the back that don't mess with him. Punk's busted open as well. Undertaker, he may be sending a bit of a statement here. And, oh, just those rights and lefts now to the back of the back and the side of the head. And now grabbing the jaw and the mouth of CM Punk. Punk trying to counter and get out of it, but uh-oh. Undertaker takes down CM Punk. This could be the beginning of the end for CM Punk. Uh-oh. What's Undertaker thinking here? He's got him up. He's on the shoulders. This is not good for CM Punk. This is it. Oh! Hang on! Oh, tombstone! Tombstone pile driver. That is it. Count to 10, count to 100, count to 1,000. CM Punk is not getting up from that. And a 4 count now. CM Punk taking the tombstone. Like we said, one big maneuver away from winning this one. 8 count. Is Undertaker going to retain his title? 9, 10, that's it. Undertaker has retained the World Heavyweight Championship. What a victory from The Undertaker. What a dominant display from the dead man. Realistically, CM Punk was never in this match. There was some points where he was getting some offense in, but he couldn't capitalize. Whereas The Undertaker just continued the offense, continued the assault consistently, time and time and time again. It took down CM Punk. Now CM Punk, he's had his opportunity at the belt. He's failed. And now The Undertaker has reigned supreme on the WWE here on SmackDown once again. The #1 brand of all sports entertainment, SmackDown. Well, a tough outing for CM Punk, but Undertaker is just too big, too strong, and too damn good. So Undertaker has retained. Now it's time to move on to our next match. It's the Elimination Chamber match for the United States Championship. Alright, so here we go. MVP and the Beast, Brendan. They're going to kick this one off. So we got Triple H, Elijah Burke, Batista, and John Cena all in the pods as we kick this Elimination Chamber match off. MVP and Brendan. So MVP, former United States Champion in his own right, and Brendan's been involved with Triple H in recent times. Of course, Brendan had an opportunity at the US title not long ago in a backstage brawl against Triple H where, well, Triple H just beat the hell out of him, really. I was going to say he humiliated him, but I don't know if I'd go that far, but certainly Brendan didn't put off the best performance of his career thus far. So it's going to take a monumental performance from any one of these guys to really earn this championship, because you got to outlast 5 other superstars. There's a cover there, a 2.5 count there, so MVP surviving. So obviously these two guys are disadvantaged here as the Elimination Chamber. The first 2 participants, obviously number 6 is going to have the biggest advantage, but the next man is about to come in. So this didn't take long. So it looks like only minute intervals. And is that Batista? Yes, Batista has entered this match. So here we go. The animal Batista, he's taking a... he's just eyeing off his opponent or something. He's taking a while to get over here. As Brendan is bouncing off the glass, as they like to call it. Now off the cage. And here's a roll-up. Shoulders down. 2 count. And oh, MVP stays alive. It was close. It's now, but are we going to see I was going to say, are we going to see Brendan and Batista team up, but that's not going to happen as Batista tries to fight out of this. Does so successfully. Oh! The back of Brendan's skull bounces off the mat. So Batista looking good since he's entered this matchup now. The next participant is about to enter this one. And, oh, neckbreaker there, taking down MVP. And the next participant is about to enter this match. It is the United States Champion, the Game, Triple H, the cerebral assassin, the King of Kings. Call him whatever you want. He's got to be the odds-on favorite. I mean, he is the United States Champion for a reason. But obviously, probably didn't expect to have to defend it against 5 other guys at No Mercy. Probably expected a one-on-one match against Brendan. And straight away, he took some shots at Brendan, now working away at MVP. So probably not the ideal situation that Triple H wanted to come into No Mercy experiencing. And Brendan, what's he going to do here? Oh, flings Batista almost into the cage. Batista just landing before the cage, though. Now he's going to try to do the same with MVP. And the same thing happens there. So Triple H probably expected to come into this match with a one-on-one situation. And he probably expected to be a part of the world title match, to be honest with you. I was expecting perhaps a double championship to be on the line in the Elimination Chamber match, but wasn't to be. Instead, he has to defend his title against 5 other men, as Elijah Burke, he enters this match. So this means John Cena is going to be the final man to enter this one, so Cena with the added advantage. The former World Heavyweight Champion. Batista, former World Heavyweight Champion too. Elijah Burke and MVP, both former United States Champions here on GM mode. So, plenty of former champions in this match. Everyone's been a champion except for Brendan. So, but in recent times, obviously, Brendan has moved from the bottom of the card, from doing nothing really. Now he's kind of moving up to the next level, and now trying to get himself the United States Championship here in this matchup. If he does so successfully, it could be the beginning of a good run for Brendan. As Triple H and Brendan now the only two men in the ring. Brendan decides to come back out. As John Cena is about to enter this match. He's not far away at all. So this one is about to get pretty interesting, I think. So here we go. Cena is going to enter this one. So here we go. The former World Heavyweight Champion has entered this match. So what is going to happen here? So John Cena, obviously, he's had a bit of a rivalry with Batista going in recent times. MVP has had a bit of a rivalry with Elijah Burke as well. So three rivalries kind of mixed together in one in this Elimination Chamber match, which I think is the best way to go about it. So Batista and John Cena, well, both former world champions, both have been former world champions in the recent times. And now, I don't know, I don't think going down and dropping down to the US title is really a bad thing for either of the two, because obviously I don't think either of the guys really deserve an opportunity at the world title, because they've had their opportunities. John Cena was the most recent one, and they've all kind of feuded with everybody, especially, you know, the big four. I think it's time for somebody to kind of move away, and obviously CM Punk unsuccessful against The Undertaker. Perhaps CM Punk's the guy that needs to move on. If not, maybe it's got to be Batista or John Cena to move on. Or perhaps we keep them and, you know, CM Punk drops back down to the US title scene, or I don't know what's going to happen, but a lot of different options could occur, but certainly some new blood has to be expected to enter the World Heavyweight Championship fold to determine the next World Heavyweight Championship #1 contender, no doubt, because we've seen the big four, all of them have been around the world title scene, all of them have experienced the world title and have been world champions except for CM Punk. As Batista, he's on top of the cage, now he's on top of the pod. He's not going to jump off, is he? He jumps off! He takes down MVP! Now Triple H is perhaps thinking the same thing.
Burke used to be a boxer before he came to the WWE. I sure did. And what a fighter he was.
And now Triple H, he's up the top. Oh! Off the top of the pod. He was unsuccessful though, couldn't find his target. And Batista sent into the pod. MVP sent in the pod. Triple H sent into the cage. Batista, he's just avid on climbing up to the top of the pod and jumping off, now deciding against it. Probably a smart move from Batista. I don't think it's a really good decision to jump off there and risk your career, let alone risking trying to win this matchup. You know, he probably feels as though, not degrading the US title, but is it worth risking your career for the United States title? You know, especially when he's been trying so hard to get himself the World Heavyweight Championship. And Brendan takes down Batista. All 6 men still in this match. We haven't seen a pinfall or a submission yet. I think probably submissions have to be the key component of this one, in my opinion. If someone hits a big-time submission, and you know, it's going to be very difficult to get out of it and break out of it. Especially, you know, look at Triple H. He's suffered an absolute beating, and Batista's been doing a lot of risky stuff. Brendan's been beaten up as well, so a lot of these guys have already experienced a big-time beatdown, and I don't think they're going to last too long if a submission occurs. But none of these guys, except for maybe Cena, has a legitimate finishing submission hold. So Triple H maybe had the figure 4 up his sleeve as well, but certainly not a maneuver that he uses quite regularly. So I think the submission hold could work in John Cena's favor here. Here we go, roll up, shoulders down. Brendan in trouble. He gets him. Brendan has been eliminated. He's the first man to be eliminated. Of course, he was the first man in the match alongside MVP. So unfortunately for the Beast, his opportunity of becoming the United States Champion is now over. John Cena with the big elimination there, taking him down with the roll-up. And I guess all you really got to do is put your opponent down on the mat and with their shoulders down, because these guys have taken a beating already. I mean, MVP struggling, Triple H is struggling, so if you just get the pinfall on them, they're going to go down. You're probably going to be successful. Now Batista off the top. Oh! Oh my God! You've got to be kidding me! A flying crossbody. Wow. Batista, he is showing his hardcore and extreme side of him. My goodness, he is risking his life for this US title right now. Wow. A crossbody off the top of the cage. He climbed up, and now he takes down Triple H to follow it up. Cena, he may be looking to go a bit extreme here. Is that Batista flying off again? But this time he missed. But he's straight back up to his feet. Cena misses off the top. So these guys are just risking their lives here. All flying off the top of the pod, flying off the top of the cage. This is crazy stuff from all of these 5 remaining participants here in this Elimination Chamber match. What a match we've had thus far. Triple H, I think, could be the next man to go. He's struggling. MVP as well. Batista, he's been really good so far. John Cena, pretty solid himself. And Elijah Burke, kind of flying under the radar right now. But he's looking as though he's holding up not too well. So perhaps he could be in a bit of danger himself. There's Batista and John Cena now looking to beat each other. Oh my goodness, what a big boot right to the skull. Taking down John Cena. Now Triple H working, Batista working away on Triple H, I should say. And I mean, Triple H hasn't been on the SmackDown roster for long. He's the newest member of the SmackDown roster, and he came in and I don't know if it was his first night, but one of his first opportunities here at SmackDown, he won the United States Championship. And he wasn't really meant to win it. He was just a part of a triple threat match from what I recall. And he walked away as the US champion. Now he's had a couple of title defenses and he's looking pretty good as the champ. So this is obviously his biggest test though. And he's not looking that great, but you know, these guys are kind of targeting him. Batista, he's the man to watch out here. I think Batista could be the man to walk out as the US champion if I had to make an early prediction, because he is just absolutely dominating right now, risking it all, life and limb, for this match. And Triple H holding his head. He's in a lot of trouble. He's in a world of pain right now. Batista, probably the only man really to be walking around quite freely right now. Everyone else is kind of feeling the effects of this match. There's an arm drag to the outside. That's not going to do any favors for Batista's back. Wow. So Batista, it's maybe a last-ditch effort there from Triple H. Desperation, trying to stay alive in this match, because the one man you probably want to avoid right now is certainly Batista. And the rest of the guys, I think they're probably all kind of feeling the same effects, but Batista's just kind of walking around quite freely and quite comfortably. Cena, he bounces off the pod. So it could go either way right now. Obviously, Batista's looking to be the favorite, but you never know. One big maneuver on him and that could be the end of him. As Elijah Burke is taking down MVP. Cena back in the ring. Everyone's back in the ring now. Cena back over the top. And every time you go over the top, as Batista's set down there from MVP, every time you get sent over the top rope, you're not going to the outside, you are going to the outside on steel. So it's probably a good decision to keep your opponent out to the outside, but not a real good decision for yourself to be on the outside and taking the offense. As MVP tries to pin Elijah Burke, but he kicks out at 2, stays alive in this match. Might have to try and hit his finishing maneuver there. And MVP taking down Batista. I think it's probably a smart idea for these 5 remaining superstars, the 4 remaining superstars, to take down Batista and try and, you know, injure him a little bit, get him out of this match. As here we go, Boston Crab there on Batista. We talked about submission holds being vital, but Batista, he's not gonna tap. He counters and he shrugs off MVP with those massive tree trunk-like legs. And the strength of Batista is unmatched in this match. And now he's looking to hit the side. Oh, the backbreaker. I thought he was going to hit the side slam, turn it into a backbreaker instead. And oh my God, did you feel that? I could feel that from here as Batista, oh, spearing the living hell out of Triple H. I think that's got to be it for Triple H. Somebody finish him off right now. We're gonna have a new US champion. You could just feel the ribs being crushed here from Batista. That bone-rattling spear. Wow. But Triple H, to his credit, is back to his feet. He's still going strong. Somehow, some way. I'm shocked that Triple H is still alive. Here we go. Shoulders down. MVP might have him. We've got him. MVP's got him. Triple H has been eliminated, which means we're going to have a new United States champion. It is Batista, Elijah Burke, MVP, and John Cena, the remaining 4 participants in this match. The 2 rivalries going at it Batista and Cena, MVP and Elijah Burke. So the Triple H, well, the two guys that were probably meant to have a one-on-one US title match have both been eliminated. That's pretty ironic, isn't it? So we're going to have a new US champion. I don't know who exactly it's going to be. Obviously, Batista the front runner right now, but like we saw, you know, you just get your opponent down on the mat, shoulders down. You know, your chances of getting a pinfall are quite likely. These guys have suffered an absolute beating as Batista. He's looking really good right now, and he may want to finish someone off here. Look at John Cena. He's struggling to his feet, but he still has enough in the take to counter. And Batista is now on a rampage again. And he decides to pin Elijah Burke. And Burke kicks out at 2. Geez, aren't those pinfalls quick? That referee, this imaginary referee, he's on par. He's real quick. He must be just laying down with his arm ready to go, because as soon as those shoulders are down and someone's on top of them, you know, that referee's got that first count going. I wish that was the case in the newer games. Jesus Christ, it takes a long time for the referee to even think about trying to go for a pinfall. But in this one, instantly, as MVP sent flying down in the middle of the ring, Cena bounces off the pod again. So just an absolute beating suffered by these men in this matchup, as Elijah Burke's skull rattles off the steel cage. Now the pod. This time MVP suffering the effects. This is a really tight match right now. Obviously, it can go either way. I think no one's really hit the big time finishing maneuver yet. Look at MVP. His whole body is in the red zone. And sorry, Elijah Burke, I was meant to say. Elijah Burke, his whole body's in the red zone. I'm surprised he's even able to get to his feet. It doesn't look like he's going to be able to. Batista's in trouble. MVP's got him down. Shuttles down. 3. Oh my god. Batista's been eliminated just like that. Wow. The favorite to win this one, in my opinion, just got eliminated just like that. Wow, that was unexpected. And now it's down to Cena, Burke, and MVP. So the man who was probably looking the best, who was suffered the least amount of damage in this match, was eliminated in the blink of an eye. Now it's down to 3 men who can barely stand on their feet. Now all these guys want to just jump off this pod here, but nobody's really in position to kind of do so, so they're just deciding against it. Probably a good idea, because you get the feeling if one of these guys jumps off this pod and they miss, I think it might be game over for them. There's Elijah Burke and MVP both struggling to get back in the ring. MVP thinking about going up top again. Not a good idea. Oh, he spears Cena off the top though. They can get for a pinfall there. That could be the end of Cena. But Elijah Burke decides to turn his attention to MVP instead, not allowing MVP to get to the pinfall. And now Cena takes down MVP, so this is a close battle. This really is a battle right now. The Elimination Chamber is a physical match. We knew that, and it's been really expressed thus far in this matchup, as MVP might be looking to put Elijah Burke away. Cena off the top, connects with the elbow, takes him down. FU from Cena! FU from Cena! Takes down MVP. 2, 3, that's it. Cena has pinned MVP. And I think for the first time in this match, we've seen a finishing maneuver being hit. The FU was enough to take down MVP. Now an elbow off the drop. Elbow drop off the top. Cena looking to hit the 3rd elbow drop, I think, on Elijah Burke. He connects successfully. Maybe he might be looking for another FU here. I think a pinfall. All Cena's got to really do is pin Elijah Burke. I think Elijah Burke has been busted open as well. Elijah Burke is in a world of pain right now. He's in no condition to win anything right now. Cena's just got to go for the pinfall. And instead, Cena's just being a little cocky right now. Just, you know, wants to beat down his opponent just a little bit more. I think it's probably a bad decision here. This could cost Cena the match. Another elbow drop off the top. What's that? The 4th one, Elijah Burke. Elijah Burke can't get to his feet. Cena's going to try hit a 5th. Oh, he does again. That's 5 elbow drops to poor old Elijah Burke. He is suffering the effects of this match right now. And Cena, honestly, Just go for the pinfall. Now the elbow in the back. This could be it. Might be looking for the submission hold. Elijah Burke, he's not going to tap. He's going to stay alive in this. He stays alive. And Cena pounding away, trying to take down Elijah Burke. Oh, honestly, Cena's just got to hit one decent maneuver on Elijah Burke. Maybe just one punch to the head, and that's going to be it. Cena's just toying with Elijah Burke right now. And this could really cost him. Elijah Burke might be able to hit his finisher out of nowhere and finish Cena off. Cena's... Oh! Neck breaker. That could be it. That could be the maneuver that Elijah Burke needs. Go for the pinfall here. This could be it. Instead, perhaps he wants to hit an elbow drop of his own. Decides Cena's too far away. Decides against it. One of these men just has to pin each other, and that's going to be it. Cena, what's he going to try and accomplish here? Neck breaker. That's got to be it. Honestly, Cena, finish it off. Cena wants to go for another elbow. Oh, that's 6 now. Honestly, Cena, how many elbows do you need to hit? And, well, we talked about the submission hold. This is it. The SDFU has been applied. This is going to be it. There's no way he's going to get out of this. What? What? Elijah Burke? How the hell did he get out of that? Honestly, I thought for sure that was going to be the match. Elijah Burke staying alive. Cena again off the top. And how does he continue to stay alive in this one? This is poor from Cena. I really believe that he could have had Elijah Burke beaten a couple of minutes ago. Or maybe he wants to finish this one off in style and hit the FU. I don't know what Cena's thinking here, but how many elbow... I've lost count of how many elbow drops now. Cena's just drop after drop after drop, honestly. He hits the pinfall here. This is it. And this is going to be it now. He does the pinfall. 2, 3. We've got a new United States champion. His name is John Cena. And we knew that was coming, honestly. Cena had this match won a long time ago. And, well, I wouldn't have predicted it. I thought coming into the match Triple H was going to win it. And whilst watching the match, I thought Batista was going to win it. But to Cena's credit, he's won the match. And he is the new United States champion. And if you're wondering now, why the hell did the Survivor Series arena come up? I have no idea. I think the game automatically puts the Elimination Chamber at Survivor Series. I have no idea, but this is played at No Mercy. Trust me, this is part of the No Mercy pay-per-view. I didn't just play this match randomly and forget to put the fucking arena as No Mercy. So this is actually part of the No Mercy pay-per-view. I don't know why the game does Survivor Series arena. I guess if the old games for you, they can't really comprehend what's what. Anyway, Cena, he's the new United States champion, so we're going to find out how exactly the No Mercy pay-per-view fared. Did we do well? Were we successful? 4.5 stars. So not too bad. 800,000 fans coming our way. So I give that a success. Undertaker's got a bit of an injury. Brendan's got a bit of an injury, just a minor one. Well, I think we might have hit a 5-star pay-per-view match rating. So how do we go? So 4.5 star for the Cruiserweight ladder match, Fatal 4-Way, where Jeff Hardy, he won that one. 4.5 star for the Steel Cage Tornado Tag Team for the WWE Tag Team Championship match. 5-star Last Man Standing Taker of CM Punk, and 4.5 star for the Elimination Chamber match. So there you go. CM Punk Undertaker proving to be a 5-star rated match. And we are clawing our way back in the ratings war. Hopefully we're going to overtake ECW soon. But there you have it, folks. That's it for this edition of the WWE Smackdown vs. Raw 2008 GM mode. Taker's a world champion, Cena's the United States champion, Jeff Hardy's the Cruiserweight champion, and Crime Time still your tag team champion. So 2 new champions here at No Mercy. So successful show. We got 1 5-star rated match, and every other match was 4.5 star rated. Can't complain. Thanks guys for watching. Remember to leave a like and subscribe to see more.